What's going on, guys? This is Shradius, and I'm here with a rant. Yep, this is just a random Payday the Heist gameplay footage I recorded. I honestly just wanted to talk about what's going on with Payday 2 and my feelings towards it. Well, not really towards Payday 2 this time, it's more of towards Crimefest. Now, Crimefest was their it's a little intro to their 4th birthday by Overkill Studios and all. And really, it's just now, what was it, day 4, they released something that actually I found pretty bullshit, to be honest, to be more blunt. Because this is a community sort of, here, give something to the community, make the community feel some source of, happiness, some sort of, feel good type of thing. But, well, let's talk about the rewards so far, because there have apparently been a bunch of challenges that everyone in the community already did. I think it was before the Crimefest stuff really got underway, before the rewards and all happened. So, for all of our hard work on day 1, we got the microtransaction, which is pretty bullshit, but I'm not going to harp too much on it, because that was my previous video. It was a load of bullshit. But day 2, we actually got something that was, it actually seemed a bit more suitable for the things that was happening. It was the masks, Vlad masks. Got 6 masks total. And, that's fine. That's totally something you would give to your community. Make them feel like make them feel appreciated for all their support towards you guys. I think if that's, for some reason my brain just doesn't want to word properly. So anyway, day 3, we finally got a heist, Aftershock, which, if you've heard any of my previous videos, wherever I talk about Payday 2, I will always bring up that they lack giving us content, like actual heists and all. So, it was slightly a surprise. I was pleasantly surprised at the fact that they had a heist going on. Felt like they were actually doing something, but, well, 1 heist and 2 achievements to it don't really justify much. But you can't really pick and choose what you receive. So, day 4, the so-called bullshit day, as I like to call it, where they added in AI, or they updated the AI so that the AI, say if you are in a heist with another person and you have any form of AI bots, or say if you're playing by yourself, if you have hostages and you happen to go down before this update, the mission would just be over. Now with this update, the AI will actually trade in the hostages to bring you back up. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems pretty bullshit to give that as a reward to us. To give us something that should have been included in the base game, or at least soon after it, not, 30-something DLCs after. And, well, it's just honestly horseshit. It really is. Because what game do you know of that withholds such a thing until some type of special event comes up? Honestly, that's just shoddy bullshit business corporation type of shit, withholding something that should have been included in the base. Why? Who knows? I mean, hell, they could have sold it as DLC. I'm glad they didn't. But I still find it pretty bullshit that they've withheld it for so long to just now bring it in. Because honestly, this was a thing that this was always a problem. It never wasn't a problem. It's just people would play in parties and all, and well, why? You can't really blame AI when you're blaming three other people for not being able to help you up in the spot that you managed to toss yourself into. But I digress. It's not a good sign. Overkill, it's just not a good sign to give us that type of thing. That should have been included in a patch within a week after the game was released. Now, I can understand production costs, being unable to do such a thing, being unable to code in such a type of reaction for the AI to do. But honestly, it should have been done as soon as possible. And I can tell that you could have done it way sooner. You could have done it 30 DLCs ago, 20 DLCs ago. Not before your fourth birthday. And this honestly sickens me. It really does. And I hate to sound like the person that's preaching for game devs to give exactly a service to all of us who have supported it, but when it's Payday 2, when it's something that has such a large fan base, you have to somewhat be in the middle ground. You can't just stick to your guns and say, oh, this is how it's gonna run. Everything needs to be paid for, or something special needs to happen. Just, to make sure. To make sure what? I don't know. Probably to money grub us. Probably. Because, well, microtransactions is always a sign of money grubbing. And I will stand by that phrase alone. Even though it works for TF2 since free-to-play game, microtransactions aren't really a necessity. They don't alter the game. They make it prettier. I'll give you that. I mean, hell, I would probably end up dropping $50 on trying to open up a crate for one pretty hat. But that's just me. When it comes to... No, I shouldn't rant any longer about microtransactions. If you want to hear that, you could just look at my previous Payday 2 microtransaction coverage, quote unquote. But yeah, I am actually worried to see what they'll give us next in the rest of these days for Crimefest. Because this type of feature, this type of thing, should have been there from the start. And to say, hey, we'll give it to you now. After about, a year or two of grinding away at it, working around it, we'll give it to you now. It just seems like it fits. Well, I can tell you what else will fit. The fan base's foot, when it's going to find that ass of yours and shove it right up in there. Because really, Overkill, I think you need a good kick in the ass at this point. Trying to feed us horse shit, as well as the horse. Ain't gonna really work well, but we'll see. Because I know there are many out there that are going to feel like it's an honor to have such a feature added in. But these are also mostly the people that are excited for microtransactions in a game that was promised to not include microtransactions ever. But I digress. We can only hope. We can only hope. Overkill, please understand what you're doing. Please understand. Because if not, you're going to lose so many fans. And not just me, not just these people that preach from the rafters, saying and wanting change. It's going to be the ones that you don't even expect. It'll probably be YouTubers that usually exclusively cover your content. Although those that have made a living off of it, I can understand. They can't really do much. But know this, there's always more grass out there. And the more you give us shit, the more we'll see that grass and go for it. Oh, well, I'm at that point where I will end up ranting about microtransaction, and that's bullshit. So let's close this up. I'm Tradius. Stay beautiful out there. Stay away from Payday 2. Stay watching. See you in the next one.